Hey traders, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about XAU USD. We're talking about gold and we're talking about the long-term outlook here on this particular chart. Now, gold has been one of those things that has been just trending to the upside. We've covered it multiple times in the channel. We've talked about this thing just keeps going higher. And we have to ask ourselves, well, why is it going higher so much? And where does it end? Does it keep going higher for the next year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, or do we actually see a top coming? And so in today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my personal opinions and share my personal ideas about gold and where I think XAU USD is headed here in 2020. So stay tuned and let's go ahead and get into it right now. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you don't know me, my name is Nick, and on my channel I talk trading, I talk about forex, stocks, currencies, all the other different things that you can look at. I just love financial markets, and gold happens to be one of the most heavily talked about markets that we can get ourselves into. So today we're going to be talking about XAU USD and where we see this going. So this is gold trading against the US dollar, and what you can see very clearly is that we are at very high levels here. We're currently trading around 1813 US dollars, which is quite a significant move to the upside. In fact, I can remember times where I was looking at gold back in the 1500s back here, and people thought it was impossible for it to keep going higher. I can remember that specifically because I was live streaming back at this time, and I still am today, and covering gold, and constantly people were saying it's too high, it's got to come down, it's going to reverse hard. Now, I want to start out this video, as I do usually when I talk about gold, by going back to the great bull run that we had in gold from 2008 all the way to, 2011, 2012. This move by itself was incredibly impressive. Very, very significant moves to the upside here on XAU USD. And since then, we've seen a really big bear market that actually took over gold for many years, multiple year downside here on XAU USD, before it started to finally bottom out and return to the highs that we do see today. Now, there is one thing that I want to mark, and I'm going to look at this from a long-term perspective, and then we'll return back to the daily chart. If we look at the weekly chart, what you'll notice is that price trading at 1813 is starting to get very, very close to our all-time highs here, right around that $1,900 mark. Getting close. We are not quite there at the time of making this video, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my opinion as to why I think that gold is probably headed back to all-time highs here in 2020, and if not, maybe in 2021. That is my personal opinion. Again, I'm not telling you what you should do with your money, just sharing my own personal opinion and analysis. So as we move higher here on gold, we do have this all-time high in our rearview mirror. Right, we see gold here in 2011 making a high of right around, I believe it's 1920 is the all-time high of XAU USD. And you can see we've had this incredible bullish rally here on the weekly chart, basically just showing buyers continuing to hold their strength, continuing to push this thing higher and higher. Now, the big shelf here that was kind of our barrier to reaching that 1920, and the reason why I've made this video, is this level here. So this level here, right around being the 1800 level. Just recently, we've actually broken through that 1800, and this week, it looks like price wants to close above that significant resistance. The reason that's a big deal to me is that if we break and close strong above this week, above this resistance, I think it's a very good chance that in the coming days, weeks, months, that we could see gold heading back to that 1920 of all-time highs. I think it's very, very likely at this point, as bulls are in complete control here. They have just continued to push this thing higher and higher. And we're going to talk about gold in reference to the S&P 500 in a moment, because that's also very notable. But I think it has very, very good chance of actually hitting that 1920 all-time high and maybe even breaking past it. Now, what we need to talk about in terms of long-term growth is that gold historically has risen. Right? Meaning that in the long term, if we were to apply a 200 period simple moving average, you can see that in the long term, it's slowly chugging higher. It's slowly moving to the upside. Similar to how the S&P, if we look up SPY, how the S&P has gone up over time. This is the US stock market. Right? So if we head over back to gold, you can see that gold similarly is long term heading up. And so there's a good chance here, in my opinion, that the natural flow of this direction will reach that all-time highs. It's more of a matter of when rather than a matter of if. That's just, again, my opinion. So I think, though, if we drop back to the daily chart, that we have room here to potentially make moves to the high side that could lead us ultimately to that 1920 all-time high, okay? And so what am I looking for? How do we actually trade that? Let's clear this thing here. And remember that 1920 psychological level. We'll get back to that in a moment. But what you can see here is that previous resistance here was broken through very clean on the last kind of price action for the last 2 weeks. We've seen price move higher. If we were, personally, I like the idea of if we were to pull back to this level here, I think there's room for this to hold as a supportive level to give us that last boost of energy that we may need to get up to that 1920 level. Now again, as we are moving high, I'm not interested, I've said this on my live streams, I'm not super interested in just buying this just because I think it's going to 1920, because as traders or investors, either way, I want to be looking for the highest opportunity with the lowest relative risk. And so I'm not just interested in buying this just because I think it will go to 1920. I'm interested in buying this only if we get a significant retracement or pullback that gives me a little bit better of an entry in terms of risk to reward. So I think that there is a trade here that may be able to be played out on if we were to see price give us a little bit of a pullback. If we apply the 50 period moving average, you can actually see that price is holding very nicely along this level here, being the 50 period moving average and the 200 period, both of which are a very bullish sign, especially as we continue to make, or at least local highs, right? We're pushing higher and higher. A pullback somewhere to this moving average or even the 200 could be a decent setup to look for continuation plays to hopefully get us back to that 1920 all-time high level. From there, we'd have to reevaluate, and probably we'll have to reevaluate regardless if we were to start to see a dip here, to look for a potential entry in favor of this dominant uptrend that we do see. Now again, I know this seems like it's buying the high. I've had people say, well, do you want to really buy the all-time high here at gold? And the answer is no. I'd rather wait for some sort of pullback, but I think that it's a likely scenario that we do see gold wanting to head back to test those all-time highs, as it almost seems inevitable as we continue to push higher and higher with so much strength, so much bullishness. Now we need to talk briefly about the fundamentals. We've got the Fed printing a lot of money, and we've got a lot of fear around this whole pandemic and economic situation that we are in currently at the time of making this video here in 2020. I'm sure that if you're watching this 10 years from now, there will still be memory of the 2020 dip that we saw, which was a 35% correction on the S&P 500 in a matter of something like 30 something days. It was crazy. And so money has been drastically moving into XAU USD, or the gold market in general. So we've seen a lot of pressure pushing to the upside here as we continue to see money moving into the gold market. Now, why is this? Well, if stocks are a risky investment, if people are scared to put money in stocks, gold oftentimes is a decent alternative. They do a lot of times move in the same direction, which we can pull up a chart right here. If we take a look at the S&P 500 and cross it against, what you'll notice is that generally these things do kind of move in the same direction. In fact, even we saw a big dip here in gold right around when we saw the major crash on the S&P 500. So kind of interesting here, because what we notice is we see that we've both recovered, but actually gold has been performing even better than the S&P 500, which is very, very interesting. And so what that tells me is that it looks like investors are favoring the gold market at this time rather than buying the S&P. Now, this may or may not change in the long term, but for now, it seems like gold has been a very good alternative investment for people who are looking to store money during all of this pandemic situation. And people seemed to be still investing in stocks, as we have seen a really great recovery, but it seems like more interest has been placed on gold recently, which I find very fascinating, and why I think from a fundamental standpoint, we are likely to see 1920 be hit, if not broken through, especially if we do see the S&P continue to correct or continue to recover here on the daily chart. So that's just my opinion there on gold, guys, as a long-term view. Again, my favorite setup here being the pullback, looking for continuation opportunities. And I think there's more than one, right? You've got the 50 moving average, you've got the 200, and you've got got some pretty significant support levels to look at in terms of the buy side. Now, again, everything on this video is not meant to be taken as financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm sharing my own opinions here on this YouTube channel for you to do with as you will. So best of luck to you guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more like it, and we will see you back in the next episode.